Hey everyone, and welcome to the Just English Masterclass. Today, we're going to dive into the key English phrases that will help you travel not just like a tourist, but like a real seasoned professional. Let's get right into it.
We all know this saying, don't we? In today's world, travel isn't just some luxury. It's absolutely essential. It's how we recharge and get a fresh perspective. Think of this session as your personal toolkit for communicating with total confidence and clarity on your next trip, whether it's for work or a vacation you've been dreaming about. So here's our game plan for today. We're going to follow the entire journey of a trip. We'll start with planning, then we'll tackle the airport, check into the hotel, figure out how to ask for great recommendations, learn how to talk about our trip when we get back, and, just in case, we'll cover how to handle any unexpected bumps in the road. All right, let's dive right in with section 1, planning your trip. Because let's be honest, a professional trip starts with professional planning, and that means using the right kind of language from the get-go.
Okay, this is where it gets really interesting. We're talking about chunks, not just single words. It's about learning the phrases that native speakers actually use. So you don't just have an itinerary, you finalize your itinerary. You don't just find a place to stay, you secure your accommodation. See how that works? These little verb pairings are what make you sound so much more fluent and professional.
This is a perfect example of how to level up your language. Just switching from I want to I would like to makes a world of difference, right? It's more polite, more formal. But check out that last one. Could you clarify the cancellation policy? Wow, that is such a powerful chunk. It's polite, it's direct, and it shows you're a really savvy traveler who thinks ahead.
Okay, next stop, the airport. This can be a stressful place for anyone, but using clear, specific language can save you a ton of time and a whole lot of headaches.
So the key here is being super precise with your verbs. If there's a problem with your boarding pass, you don't just say it's wrong, you ask them to reissue it. And when you're talking about luggage, you ask if you're exceeding the allowance. These are the standard terms, and when you use them, it shows you know exactly what you're talking about.
This is a total game changer. If your flight gets delayed or worse, canceled, don't just stand there and ask, so what now? Asking for alternative arrangements is the professional, effective way to get the airline staff to actively find a solution for you. It's calm, it's clear, and believe me, it gets results.
So you've made it. You've landed, you're at your destination. Now we're at the hotel, and using the right phrases here can make sure your stay is comfortable and that any little problems get solved super smoothly. Okay, 2 really important things here. First, use the word amenities. It sounds way more sophisticated than just asking what extras are included. Second, look at how we report a problem. There seems to be an issue is such a great, soft way to introduce a complaint. It keeps the tone professional, not confrontational.
You're all settled in, and now it's time to actually explore. But how do you ask for local tips without sounding like every other tourist? Well, it's all in how you phrase the question. Here we go again with another awesome level up. Adding a simple adjective like reputable or using a phrase like worth visiting totally changes the feel of your question. It shows you're not just looking for any old place, you're looking for a quality, authentic experience. And that's going to get you a much, much better recommendation.
The trip isn't really over when you get home, is it? People are going to ask you about it. So let's look at how you can talk about your experience using language that really does it justice. This right here is your descriptive toolkit. So instead of just saying everything was nice or beautiful, you can talk about a picturesque village or authentic food, maybe a bustling market, or just an incredibly relaxing atmosphere. These words paint such a richer picture for whoever you're talking to.
And here's where you see it all come together. See how those planning chunks like finalized my itinerary just flows so naturally into the descriptive words like picturesque? This is exactly how you weave all these different phrases together to build a fluent, natural-sounding story about your trip.
Let's be real, no trip is ever 100% perfect. So let's cover the essential language for when things go wrong, so you can stay in control and communicate clearly even when you're under pressure.
These are the phrases you want to have in your back pocket, just in case. For missing luggage, the key action is to file a report. If you lose your passport, instead of panicking, you calmly ask for advice on the next steps. This language is direct, it's professional, and it helps you move toward a solution immediately.
All right, theory is great, but practice is what really makes it stick. It's time for a quick speaking drill. I'm going to say a phrase, and I want you to repeat it out loud right after me. You ready? Let's do it.
I would like to confirm my reservation.
Could you clarify the baggage allowance?
There seems to be an issue with the room.
It was an authentic and relaxing experience. Awesome job.
Okay, now it's your turn to really apply what you've learned. Think about your dream vacation. Down in the comments, or even just to yourself, try to describe it in a few sentences using at least 3 of the chunks or vocabulary words we covered today. Go on, give it a shot.
And this right here, this is the most important thing I want you to take away from our time together. Don't just collect single words. Collect functional phrases, these chunks. That is the real secret to confident, fluent communication. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next session.